What's up guys, Chris here, and today we're going to go through my Oscars 2014 predictions. Let's start off with Best Editing. Personally, I think Dallas Buyers Club should win it. It was cut together so well, and it was one of those films that it could have been slow and flabby and dramatic and heavy and emotional, but instead they cut it together really nicely and it worked really well and flowed really nicely. That's my personal opinion, but I think Gravity will get the Oscar. It was edited well, to be honest, I've got to give them that, and I just think the Oscars committee will go for that eventually. For Best Cinematography category, I think Gravity. The visuals were absolutely stunning in IMAX. It was absolutely amazing. Totally, thoroughly deserved. They've done so well with the effects to integrate it into the visuals. And yeah, another mention to Inside Llewyn Davis. That film looked absolutely gorgeous, and while I was watching it, I thought there's just something about it. There's just a lovely, gloomy greyness to it, and it looks fantastic and it's shot brilliantly. I just think the Oscars will go for Gravity in this. I don't think there's going to be any qualms about that. It's the visuals are absolutely sensational. Okay, Best Directing now. Personally, I would go with Scorsese and Wolf of Wall Street. I think he made a 3-hour film feel like it was sitcom length. It was absolutely exhilarating the whole way through and brilliant. And some of the acting and performances that Scorsese got out of Jonah Hill and DiCaprio and stuff were absolutely amazing. Also, I'd like to mention Nebraska. It was beautifully told. Performances were splendid, and especially Bruce Dern was amazing. And I think that should also get a nod. What I think the Oscars committee will go for is Gravity again. I think that's the front runner in all the films this year. It's going to be something to beat, actually, even in front of 12 Years a Slave and Dallas Buyers Club. I think Gravity might be the one to beat on all of them. I didn't particularly like the film totally, but you know what the Oscars committee are like, pretty predictable. Now, Best Supporting Actress, in my opinion, and I think the Oscars will go for this too, is Lupita Nyong'o from 12 Years a Slave. Absolutely exhilarating performance, fantastic all the way through, and it's a breakthrough performance for her, and she totally deserves it. Best Supporting Actor category, I personally go for Barkhad Abdi from Captain Phillips. I thought he was menacing, he was scary to look at on film. He looks a bit like Usain Bolt, if you ask me, but his presence was outstanding, and for his first ever film, I looked him up on IMDb, that's the only credit he's got, Nathan, and it was absolutely superb, so I'd go for him. I'd like to also mention Jonah Hill as well. He was amazing as Donnie in Wolf of Wall Street, hilarious, standard Jonah Hill, but he also characterized so well. Who I think the Oscars will give it to is probably Jared Leto from Dallas Buyers Club. He also totally deserves it, and he was splendid in the film, and he's the guy that I think will get the award. Best Actress category. For me, there's only one. I think it should be Judi Dench from Philomena. I know there's probably people out there saying it's probably not a good choice, but her in Philomena is just absolutely fantastic. She's a credit to British cinema, and great performance, and yeah, thoroughly deserved, I would have thought. Who the Oscars I think will give it to is probably a toss-up between Cate Blanchett in Blue Jasmine and Sandra Bullock in Gravity. I just think I'm really worried Bullock will get another Oscar for Best Actress. She deserved it in The Blind Side, but Gravity, I just don't know. It just wasn't my film, but everyone seems to love it, so I think they'll go with that. For the Best Actor category, I would hands down go with Matthew McConaughey in Dallas Buyers Club. Absolutely sensational turnaround he's had in his career, especially with this film. He's been absolutely phenomenal, and yeah, you couldn't even tell it was him, but he did it so well, and it was so perfectly acted, and I was just so impressed. Another mention I give to would be Bruce Dern in Nebraska. I thought his portrayal was just sensational. It was heartfelt, heartwarming, and yeah, it reminded me of my granddad before he died, and how he kind of was losing his mind a little bit, but you kind of play along with him, and he's just brilliant. I'd also like to mention DiCaprio as well. Wolf of Wall Street was, for me, fantastic, and DiCaprio did it again, and somebody give that guy a bloody Oscar, because he's absolutely fantastic. If he doesn't get an Oscar in his career, that would be the biggest shame known to Hollywood. So who I think will actually get it is probably Matthew McConaughey as well. I think there's no doubt he was absolutely amazing in Dallas Buyers Club, and brought the film to life, and thoroughly deserved if he does win it, and I'm really impressed by what he's coming up with. Okay, the big one, Best Film. Firstly, the most entertaining film there, for me was Wolf of Wall Street. One absolutely brilliant film, and something I would have said was the best film of them all, if you count entertainment factor. I'd also like to mention Dallas Buyers Club. As a film, it was fantastic. Everything came together perfectly. The thing is, I just thought Wolf of Wall Street was just that bit more entertaining, with the comedy, with everything, and I'm a Scorsese fan, no doubt. What I actually think will win it would be probably 12 Years a Slave. If they do, it's thoroughly deserved again. Absolutely phenomenal film, and you know, you can't argue with a film on slavery. It's not just because it's about slavery, it's a fantastic film, and it's brilliant storytelling and fantastic performances throughout, and yeah, I'll probably go with 12 Years a Slave, the best film. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what your Oscar predictions are, and please like, subscribe, and see you later. Bye.